Yo, 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 welcome to That's OD Reactions. I got my boy Chisel here. I'm
Yo,
Dostal. And today's
yo,
reaction will be Yu Yu Hakusho's live action. I want to talk
yeah.
about the good, the bad, and if we think it could be fixed, or how we would fix it, or how we would show the series ourselves. Um, how about you start us off, Chisel? What do you think about first? Give me
We
first. Give
already
me the
decided.
good. First, give me the good, or what you
Yeah.
were expecting. Give me what you were expecting from Yu Yu Hakusho live action.
Look, first off, I want to say this is coming from a fan of over 20 years of Yu Yu Hakusho. Like I started the series when I was like 10, 11. So, um, and second of all, I know some people that worked in this movie that were just trying to feed their family. So I'm not bashing them. Some people just there, they just doing their job. So shout out to them for putting the whole movie together. I mean, the series together. Like kudos to you. And I'm gonna say the good first because the bad, I'll probably be here all night. We don't have all night. The good, the actor for Yusuke, I can tolerate him. Okay, I can see him. Cool. I'm good with that. I'll take that. The only actor I really didn't like was Karama, but I'll get to that in the bad section. The setting, I like the setting. I actually think the setting was Yu Yu Hakusho esque. So I'll take the setting. I don't really have no problem. I like some of the effects on it. I love how the spirit gun looks. I like somewhat like the fight scenes. I would have went more box style fight instead of like they went kind of like the how can I say Jackie Chan action fight movies instead of the knuckle brawl out that Yusuke usually. He's more of like a I'm
Yeah,
brawling you fight. I'm gonna take the
he's
hit.
a
Yeah,
street fighter.
yeah,
He's a street
facts. So
fighter.
he don't dodge and jump over stuff and do the matrix flip. No, he don't do all that. So I would have took more of a brawl shirt coming off style. But other than that, the fight scenes look good.
Yeah.
I want to say I liked episode 2 when I liked any other episode. But other than that, I mean that's I'm trying to think of goods, y'all. You go
Yeah.
ahead. That's as far as I can go for the goods.
I feel like most of my goods are like similar to yours.
Yeah.
Whereas I enjoyed the atmosphere. It gave me Yu Yu Hakusho atmosphere.
Facts. Facts.
I enjoyed the characters except for one.
Yeah.
Uh, I feel like they could have done one character better, and there's another character they could have worked on a little better. But we'll get to that in the bad.
Yeah.
Um, I enjoyed the fight scenes a lot. I thought the fight
Right.
scenes were good. For me, I enjoyed the fact that he was like, to me, they made it look like he was like a natural fighter. He was able to dodge
Right.
and react to people's attacks better.
Yeah.
Um, I enjoyed the Oni dude, the red Oni.
Oh yeah, facts. That was a dope fight.
I
That was a dope
enjoyed
fight.
him. I enjoyed that fight scene. It seemed, even though he was supposed to lose first and then come back and win,
Mm-hmm.
I still enjoyed it because it just like I like how they did everything just from beginning to the end of that whole little
Right.
fight. It was pretty damn dope.
Facts.
Um,
Facts.
I enjoyed Genkai. Like I thought she was other than her younger self.
Yeah.
That younger
Oh
self, what
well,
they
God, we'll get to that. Yeah.
yeah.
God.
The other than the younger self, I enjoyed Genkai. She actually looked like a Genkai to me. Like they did everything good when it comes to like picking the people. In my opinion, when it came to picking the people, setting the atmosphere, and things like that,
I mean,
all
how does
that was
Genkai
good.
look better as an old woman than a young woman? I
I know,
digress.
right? That's crazy.
I,
But
the
yeah,
older
those are my
woman could have got
goods.
the dick. The younger version, like, God, who the fuck are you? Like, I was like, I digress. I digress. We'll get to the bad section.
Yeah, those are
But
my
yeah,
goods. So what do you? All right, let's go ahead and start with this. Let's go ahead and get on this long laundry list
you can start us off here.
of
Start
bad.
because God start us off. Let's go tit for tat. You go your bad, and I'm gonna go my bad. Cause
Okay.
we got some of the same bad. So you
Yeah,
go
yeah, yeah.
yours, and I'll just go on top of that. We just keep going to the end.
I'll start off small because we both had the same bad.
Yeah.
Karama. Karama is
Oh
known to be the
God.
pretty boy of the group.
God,
The
man.
Karama they picked. I'm
But
not going off his looks, but I'm going off that wig that they had him on. And
oh man, I'm telling you.
that wig looked fucking ridiculous. Like,
I don't mind this whip he had. I was cool with the whip. It just when I was like when I looked at him, I'm like, I don't get flamboyant Karama is smooth head. I'm getting like stalkerish red wig in the back vibe from him. And that's not that smooth guy
it
no.
ain't hitting just right. Because
Yeah.
Karama got
And
a
I didn't have
swagger.
no problem when he ate. Now so if you're talking about just bad, I didn't like after going back to Kubara saying Kubara. No, I couldn't do it.
I didn't like that either. I didn't like he didn't
I
have
didn't
the
like Kubara.
pompadour, bro. He didn't
And
have
his
it.
hair
They
they
didn't even
made him
try to make
blonde.
the
You
pompadour,
could have
bro.
dyed her orange.
Like, bro,
Like
come on,
they
bro. It's so much that came. It's so much that
fast.
came with those two characters, and I feel like
Facts.
they missed the mark on that character.
They.
I didn't like Togoro's 80% form. They didn't even go
Oh
100%
God.
with Togoro. They went
God. Bro.
80%, and that body that they made looked
Yeah.
terrible.
Terrible, bruh. And then you want to just stay on Kuwabara. Okay, you want to make him blonde. Okay, I was looking past that. When I first said, okay, I'm gonna look past that. But the one thing you can't mess up is his sword, a blue fucking sword.
Oh yeah, they were
Uh,
tripping.
You can Google any Google image and see Kuwabara. He has an orange sword.
Orange sword, bro. The dimension color, bro. Come on, bro.
What the fuck is that? A blue sword, a lightsaber? Are we in Star Wars? I was pissed at that little detail. I'm like, yo, come on, man.
Yeah, no, they were tripping.
The
They
actor
were.
Kuwabara, I was cool with him. Maybe I didn't like I didn't like his funeral scene. It didn't hit as hard as the anime.
They didn't
It was
do it.
okay.
They didn't do enough. I feel like they didn't because they didn't allow Kuwabara to go in there and
They
be his
did.
emotional self.
Cool
They
ball
didn't
supposed to walk
allow.
in there, people
Yeah.
holding him back, he fighting them off, throwing them.
Uh-huh.
You want and I'm like, they made it more comic. And I'm like, okay, this don't hit. I
Because
don't feel this.
he reacted to the bullies and like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
And then they
Yeah.
grabbed him. Then he was like, "Cool, you're a Mashi. You ain't supposed." It's like,
Yeah.
wait a
It's
minute.
like,
He
no,
wasn't
man.
even. That ain't even what Kuwabara did the first time. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like you completely went away from the story with this, and you kind of
Right.
ruined it. My biggest gripe is the story altogether.
But oh God.
Altogether,
God.
the story
Bro.
was doo doo. It was trash. It was garbage.
Facts.
It was. They did their best to mix everything up. It's like
Right.
fucking a dough,
Okay, where
kneading
did it go
everything
bad for
up.
you though? Okay.
Huh?
Cause I think we both can say we was in agreement like first two episodes, we was like, okay, we can get
Yeah.
behind this. What episode did it go bad for you? I know when it went bad for me when I was just like, yeah, this
I feel like
this can be
okay, the
real.
first episode I feel like they were sticking to it. They were steady sticking
Facts. I was
to it. You
cool.
know, I
Yeah.
thought in the first episode because they started showing the bugs, I thought they were like going to slowly introduce the Four Saints beast. So I'm like,
Facts. I
oh,
was
they
with that.
introducing the bugs early. Okay, so they setting it
Yeah.
up. So when Yusuke got to fight against the Four Saint beast, we already got a
Right.
backstory of where these bugs coming
Facts.
from and how they
Facts.
affect people. Cool. No,
Mm-hmm.
bro, they didn't mention the Four Saint beast at all. The
Not
story
one.
went bad to me I think around like episode 2, even though episode 2 was good, I think episode
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3. But
Nah.
that's when they just
Three.
started like mainly focusing on like they kind of stopped the Hiei
Man.
fight. They stopped the Hiei fight. Him and
Right.
Hiei didn't even finish their fight. They started
Facts.
focusing on the Togoro brothers. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So once it got to that point where it's like they
Before
diverged
the
away from
Four
the
Kings,
story,
bruh. It's
before the Four
crazy.
Kings, before he met
Before
Genkai to train, before he met Genkai to go to the tournament so he can become her student, before he met the
right.
Four Beasts, like he met the Togoro brothers, and like
Facts.
it's just the story was so bad, bro. Y'all mixed everything together and try to make it into something. Y'all could have. This
Facts.
could have been what they could have done would have been perfect. But we'll talk about that. Go ahead, bro. What are your gripes about it, bro?
God, this. Okay, so I'm a big back off you. When I knew after episode 2, I was optimistic. I'm like, okay, I can put up with everything. Y'all doing a good job. Episode 2 did a great job of flushing out the characters. I was cool. Then episode 3 come. We training with Genkai. Oh, all right. Oh my God, we getting the spirit orb. What the fuck?
Oh
It don't
yeah.
even hurt him. It was 2 scenes I want to see in live action. Now they killed it from me getting it. I want to see Yusuke get the orb inside the cave, and I want to see an actor actually portray him going through that pain.
Mm.
That scene hit me as a kid. I'm like, God, and I want to see the little monster try to bring him to water. I want to
Oh
see that.
yeah. Pooh.
That broke my
I
heart.
want to
He
see
just
Pooh
fall and
bringing
can't
water
do it.
and shit, and then he go back and get water after he
Right.
fall.
They're right. And then Yusuke actually broke through because of that. Like seeing this guy going through the same pain as I'm
Yeah.
going through.
He going through the
Because he
same
actually
pain
trying
I'm
to help
going
me.
through, but he's still trying to like relieve some pain
Facts.
for me by giving me something to drink. And now he about to
Facts.
die, and all I could do is rival and groan on the ground. Fuck that. We getting
Facts.
out of here. We getting the fuck up out of here.
Facts.
I didn't like the fact.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like the fact that he called Genkai Master.
Oh God, we talked about this. Yes. I want to hear if anybody watches this video. I want to challenge you. Find me where he called Genkai Master. Find it. Find it.
One time.
I haven't seen
One
it.
time, look at the video where Yusuke said "master" to Genkai in any
Yeah.
anime or manga. Look it
I'm
up
just.
one time. You
I'm
won't be
just.
able to find it. She's either old bag, old
Right.
lady, bitch.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
He
But
only
she's
knew her
never
for 20 episodes, and now
or Genkai,
she's
but he's never
master.
called her master.
And why would he care? He spent 20 days. Why would he care if she died? Now that's enough to push him over the edge after 20 days.
Right.
What?
I don't fucking know you. We ain't been training together. We ain't do no real training in the movie. We ain't do no real training. Like,
Facts.
and then like Chad said, you gave me the orb, bro, and I was like, okay, what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck is this?
And like, oh, it's in me.
Okay,
Okay, I got an orb in me. I can handle it. What? What? I was that pissed me off more. I was done. I said, I gotta suffer through this. We agreed to do this video, but I was clocked out after that.
yeah. After that, I kind of started suffering through the episodes. What pissed me off
Fact.
too was that everybody was fighting the Dark Tournament final bosses at their weak stages. These are weak
You know,
stage characters. These ain't the characters that actually train. Because if you want to
right,
count the training that Yusuke and
right,
Kuwabara went through, that
right,
wasn't actual training. Compared to
right.
what they had to go through to get to, they went through what? They went first of all, Kuwabara and Yusuke ain't supposed to be together training with Genkai. That ain't supposed to
Facts.
happen. Second,
He did go. He did go compete though. Didn't
he
he? The
went and
try,
competed, but he didn't
but he
train
lost.
with
Yeah,
him. Because
yeah.
he ended up leaving and then training on his own. Because Kuwabara
Facts.
just got that dope ass potential. So
Facts.
Kuwabara come back, he done learn how to use the sword properly.
Yeah.
Yusuke come back, he done got done with his training with Genkai. Then
Facts.
they go to the Dark Tournament. They fight. They learning more and more about their power system as they fight different people. Then they go and train themselves again before they fight the Togoros because they
Mm-hmm.
realize they're not strong enough yet. And they all
Facts.
realize they gotta beat these certain they gotta get to these certain powers and
Mm-hmm.
master them before they can beat beat the Togoro team. Yusuke get the fucking orb. He goes into the
Right.
cave. He damn near dies, but Pooh comes and
Right.
motivates him to survive, and they both come out. He comes out
Facts. Facts.
good. Then Genkai dies. While Yusuke
Facts.
is in there trying to beat that orb, Genkai dies.
Mm-hmm.
But they have
Facts.
actual longevity together in like a relationship
And
now.
we care about her. When
Yeah.
Genkai died in this one, I said, "Why should I
Okay.
give a
Yeah.
fuck?" I
Okay.
don't. I don't. And then they show a picture of her with Tagoro, and I'm like, if you, unless you know the history, you don't. Who the fuck is she next to?
Right.
They didn't
Yeah.
show Tagoro long. They didn't give me no enough time with Tagoro to be like, oh, I know that's Tagoro. No, you like, okay, she with a bunch of students or something. You don't know what that picture about. That was a stupid cut to the picture
And
because
they
you don't
try
know
to say
what
she
that's about.
trained. They try to say she trained Togoro in that movie in the show. Did you peep that?
That she did?
Yeah. They said she trained Togoro. And
I didn't catch that.
instead of they were like
I didn't
learning
catch that.
together, they were martial arts students together, and they grew up
Right.
together. They basically fought like learn how to fight together, and they went into tournaments together as like a couple team type shit, and they won the tournament together, and they both got their own wishes. Tagoro wished
Yeah.
for a demon body. I forgot. I don't know what she wished for. I don't think it was ever mentioned. But we know Tagoro wished for a demon body.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
they fucked this whole thing up, bro. Like
Wait,
they really
I,
ruined their chances, bro.
and here are a bunch of just small gripes. So if you don't know the series, you're not gonna know why Yusuke's green jumpsuit is iconic. He was wearing that at being a rebel. Like in the school, everybody had on green, so you thought, oh, Yusuke's in school uniform. No, in the anime, he's wearing green to be a rebel.
Mm.
Kuwabara was the only one in the show wearing the proper school uniform, so
The blue.
everybody in the school was wearing the wrong uniform.
Yeah, the
That
blue
was the
uniform.
first gripe I seen. I was like, I didn't like how when he saved the kid too, he didn't scold him for going across the street. That's how you seen Yusuke. That was that asshole, still a good guy moment. Like he scolded him, made the kid damn near cry, and then he made him laugh. Like they didn't give us that moment, so it's like, and, oh, Yusuke wasn't an asshole enough. I told you this on the phone.
Yeah, he
Yusuke,
told me he wasn't an asshole enough.
he
He
was not an asshole enough. He was already calling Gekai master. He didn't
just
really.
doing too
He
much shit.
wasn't. Yeah, he was too nice. Like
Mhm.
I didn't like that either. That's one thing I would say. The actor was a good guy. He just doing the script they give him, but
Right.
he didn't capture that assholeness of Yusuke. Like by the end of the series, I thought this guy's a good guy. Like he's a stand up guy.
He
No,
don't seem
you
like the type
shouldn't
that
be.
say, I don't care if it's a kid, a woman, or a granny. I still knock their
Facts,
ass out. Like,
facts. Like he didn't call nobody no old bitch. Like
at
I
all,
mean,
bro.
damn.
Like, fuck, bro. So, okay,
Oh man,
if you, okay, going off of, I feel like out of the Tagoro brothers, the younger brother was like the best they did.
they did,
He
they
fit
did.
his role. He did everything. They did everything perfect with him. I'm thinking the people who did this or directed this aren't
Mhm.
actual Yu Yu Hakusho fans. They can't be.
Not, not at
I'm
all, not
thinking
at
once
all.
again that Tagashi
Right.
wasn't a part of the process of making this because he wouldn't, with how
Uh,
strict he is with his work, with how strict he is with his art, he
yeah,
wouldn't have allowed this to be made like this. So I'm thinking that he didn't have no
yeah,
say so in this. They probably showed him a bits and pieces of it. Like, what do you think? And he was like, "Oh, that looks good. That looks like how I could picture it." But they didn't show him the whole thing. I'm feeling like
it,
I just got a feeling, bro.
It scares me. Is he even in a good state to have been able to review it? You know what I mean? Like I don't even know. Like
Yeah,
or maybe it was in too rush. Maybe it was too far along that he couldn't even stop it at this point. Like
that's
I
true.
don't believe he would let this go unless he just wanted money. But
I
that's
doubt
just
it. I doubt he
I
would let
doubt
it
it too.
go.
I
Like,
doubt it too, man.
and it ain't even about money for him because his wife is Sailor Moon, the creator of Sailor Moon.
Yeah, she's that.
He's the creator of two
That.
successful
Fact.
manga. So it ain't
Facts.
about the money. Because if it was about the money, then he would have just be constantly. He would have allowed somebody to draw his manga, and like you know what I mean, while he wrote it, and he would have been making money off of that. Because Hunter
Facts.
x Hunter could have continued. I think
My
I
red as
think
hell.
I think they literally just probably went over his head and just dropped it without him actually getting
Facts.
the proper, like actually seeing it properly.
I can see
All
that.
right, man. Look, how about this? How would you fix it if you could?
If I can go back and I can say, y'all don't make this horrible ass movie. If y'all want to do it this way and just rush through a bunch of stuff, skip the part of him dying, show that as a flashback. Let's already make him a spirit detective.
Mm.
Let's already have him solving cases, and then make the main part of season one him fighting Hiei, Karama. Let's make that the whole part of him trying to get back them items.
Mm.
Because rushing through to the girl, like getting rid of the part that everybody wanted to see the Demon Terminal arc.
Oh
That
fuck!
was
That's the best arc. This is literally one of the best arcs ever made.
that and the
And you
Black arc.
skip it,
Them two arcs are people's favorites. So you're not gonna bring anybody back, especially the people who only people who gonna watch this are the people who love Yu Yu Hakusho. Like
right?
you, the people who gonna I hate to say it. Now we're not gonna get no good live action. But yeah, I would skip that. Take the Spider-Man No Way Home route. I already have him a spirit detective. Maybe start him off in the school, like you said. I think you said earlier. You want to start him
Yeah.
off in the school,
I said
do
start
a
him off in
spirit
the
gun.
school.
Yeah, get him to teach
Basically,
him.
oh, hold on, real quick before we fix this shit and how we think
Yeah.
we should fix it.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? What is this thing with anime movies or anime
Mm-hmm.
live actions where they make the main characters who easily do techniques struggle?
Oh God, yes. I don't know. I was like, why is he struggling to do the spirit gun?
There's no
What?
Yusuke. If you don't read the manga or if you
Yeah.
haven't read the manga or saw the anime, Yusuke
Mm-hmm.
easily did the spirit gun to the point to where
Facts.
Kurama was like, "Hey, just point your finger,
Right.
focus your energy onto your finger, and imagine shooting a gun." And Yusuke did it easily and shot a
Oh
teacher in the back of
God.
the head.
Before even that, why the fuck did they even want him as a spirit detective since he didn't go through the ordeal? So the
Yeah,
whole point of him becoming a spirit detective because he went through that ordeal
and
and
they saw that he was
sacrificing
a
the
good
eggs would
person.
have brought him back.
Yeah, and they
So
saw he
now
was a
it's
good
like, oh yeah,
person
you
type shit.
died, so become a spirit detective because you died. Hey, hey,
Right.
hey. What? That didn't make any sense to me. I forgot about that. That didn't make no. I was like, why is he becoming a spirit? Why do they need him as a spirit detective? He hasn't proved himself.
At all.
You just listed off that he smoke, he gamble. This the guy y'all gonna give the job to? That was crazy.
You don't know what traits he has or none like
Facts.
that. But in the beginning of the test that they put
Mm-hmm.
him through allowed them to see that he was a good person. Because
Facts.
he gave up his only chance to be revived in the actual
Mm-hmm.
anime and manga. He threw the
Facts.
egg. He was supposed to take care of his egg. And once the egg was hatched, it was
Right.
gonna be a good animal and he was gonna be
Right.
revived, or it was gonna be a bad animal, he was gonna be ate and sent
Right.
to hell, basically, or cease to exist. But
Yeah.
and instead of it got to the point to where his body was about to burn and
Yeah.
Kikyo
Yeah.
went in there and she went to save him, but she got
Yeah.
trapped. And his
Yeah.
only hope was to throw that egg and save her. But once he
Facts.
threw the egg would go away. He won't be able to come back. He didn't even
Right.
hesitate. He
Didn't
just
at
threw it.
all. And
And
then you
that's
gonna
what,
skip the kiss. The most important part of to show their relationship was the kiss that she did while they was in the brand building. You gonna throw that
right,
part away?
right.
Really?
The
What?
gold,
Did they
his
have some kind
body
of
turning
clause like
gold,
we don't kiss?
all that. You don't even get the part where you just get a small little hint when the building was burning and the mom was like, "Oh, I felt Yusuke's heart. I felt his
Yeah.
body was warm. He's still alive." That's when you get that. And then when he come back, he goes and
Yeah.
fights. He goes and fights a
Oh,
monster.
facts. Facts. You don't get the little wake up scene and the little heartwarming part with him and it's correct. That's facts.
Immediately coming back, he goes
Man.
off and fight. Hey, keep her safe. I'll be back, and goes and fight. Like, all right, we can get
But
back. I'm sorry, I had to mention that. I had to mention that.
when
Um,
I know why they rush through stuff because Yu Yu Hakusho do start off slow. He don't really get into, especially if you read the manga. It starts off slow. Really, he spends a lot more time in the manga in his spirit form,
yeah.
the dead form, and he does a
In the
lot of
beginning,
ordeals as a dead
yeah, the
person. That's
beginning,
why
yeah.
they he's a good person. But like I said, I know why they sped through a lot because it does start off slowly when to get into more of the action. But this wasn't the right way. Like I said,
You should have
we can
skipped
go
it,
back
like
to
you
the
said.
fixing part. Yeah,
Just
skip all that.
skip that part.
Yeah,
Start off with him in school
yeah,
when he has to talk to. I mean, when he gets confronted by the teacher because the teacher
right.
steals the pen
Hmm.
from the student, and just have
Yeah,
UK start off with doing the spear gun. Right?
yeah,
You flash forward through the kick detective shit, and you just have
yeah.
Yusuke talk, or you have Kurama talk, or you have Botan talk,
Right,
and say, "Hey, this is the story of Yu Yu Hakusho or
right,
Yusuke Urameshi.
right,
He died here. That's when you had a car accident.
right.
Sacrificed himself for the little boy. He went through these trials. Then you have him going through the trials where he has everybody try to bring him back, even going to Kurabara.
Hmm. Are you
He
mad
was.
we didn't get none of the music?
I'm
We
mad with
got the
him.
little snippet in the beginning.
We in the beginning when he was in a truck. We got that,
Yeah,
but we didn't
but
get.
I want to hear a little slow music whenever it's something sad. I want to hear some of that. Like
Yeah, we didn't get shit.
we ain't
We
get
didn't get
none of the
none of that.
music.
We didn't get none of
Trash,
that.
man.
But you to continue on from that.
Yeah.
You go
Mm-hmm.
through that. You go through the story, like the beginning of it. You start off with him
Mm-hmm.
being accused with stealing the pen and him just
Right.
doing a spear gun. Boom. From there, that's when you
Yeah.
get them to have him do the Hiei. The first
Right.
few episodes is him against the ogre.
Right.
The second episode would be him against Kurama. Third
Yeah.
episode would be him against Hiei. He loses that fight. Well, he loses the fight against the ogre the first time, come back and win.
Mm-hmm.
Then he goes
Right.
to Kurama and he helps him by sacrificing, like doing half his soul, like he did before.
Right.
And then
Exactly.
he goes to Hiei, lose that fight, or like
Right.
they go at it, and then he comes back and beats Hiei.
Right.
The fifth episode could be to set up the Genkai tournament.
Yeah.
And it's
Mm-hmm.
basically where it starts off with Yusuke. Like, I mean, the fifth episode could be the Genkai tournament, where you go
Right.
through and Yusuke finishes the tournament. He goes and he wins, like we all know he do. And then the
Yeah.
next season could have been the start of the four Saint Beasts.
We could have.
So
I think they could have done this all 5 episodes of him. I think episode 5 could have been him his last fight versus EA. Because
I think they should have said it. I think they should have. I mean, that's dope too. But I think
yeah,
he and them don't take that long
yeah.
in the anime or the manga, right? They
Well, hell,
literally.
y'all done fucked up everything else. Might as well just
No,
stress
I'm
that
saying
fight
this
and
is
make it more epic.
this is us
Yeah,
refixing it, basically. I'm saying this is
yeah,
us fixing it.
yeah.
So the first four
Okay.
episodes is about him beating Hiei and them and getting those items back. We already said he gonna skip through the part where he dies. We're gonna get a
Yeah.
flash forward of it, but that's it.
Right.
He starts off in the school. After that, he beats Hiei and them. Then
Mm-hmm.
the fifth episode is him going to get the training with Genkai. And he wins
Right.
the tournament. He wins that tournament, and
Mm-hmm.
he starts his training. That's the way
Right.
when that it ends with him training. The next
Right.
season, because they would have stuck to it, this would have blew the fuck up. The
Right.
next season, season 2, is the start of the
Mm-hmm.
Four Saints Beast. We already got the
I like
bugs
that.
flying
Yeah.
around. We got
Mm-hmm.
the bugs flying around, so they already mentioned.
Right.
We already got the
Right.
hole in the middle of the ground, so we already know
Right.
what that signifies. That signifies
Right.
the Four Saint Beasts getting ready, like
Right.
wanting to come out. So now you can start
Facts.
season 2 where he's going to go into season going to the Saint Beast. Now you setting that up where if you
Yeah.
get 5 episodes again, you can just do the same thing and you use the fifth episode to set up
Right.
the next season of the next part of like Yusuke's journey, which will be after the Four Saints Beast. That's when he go meet the Takoro brothers in that
Right.
castle.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Mm.
you
I
could have
like that.
done this really well, bro. You could have had at least if you stopped at the Dark Tournament, you could have had 4 or
Right.
5 seasons.
And I think that I wish they would have made, like I told you before earlier, like the fight scene should have been more of a brawl. Like
Yeah,
if you want to go up there, and Yusuke is a brawler, he was gonna be in there to fight. Like he could have been dodging sometime, but let him stay in there, take some of them hits, and punch him
Yusuke
back.
was
Like
getting his
Yusuke
ass beat.
brawled and he took the damage. You know what I mean?
Yusuke was getting his
And I
ass
think the
beat.
ladies would have liked to see this man lose his shirt a few times. I mean, it would have helped the sales. If the guy
I
would have
think
lost his shirt and been bloody and all that, man, I think women would have wanted to see that.
Yusuke was getting his ass beat a little bit too much for me. And he
Oh, facts.
when it came
Facts.
to like that the demon kid who got
Hmm.
affected by the bug,
Yeah.
Yusuke should have beat his ass, just being honest.
Oh, that should have been an easy fight for
Yeah, that
Yusuke.
should have been an easy fight, bro. That shouldn't have been
Because
hard at all.
I mean, spoiler alert, like skip this part, skip ahead, 5 spoiler alert. Yusuke's a fucking demon. He should have killed him.
He's
Like
a natural
it should
ass
have
whooper.
been
He beats
yeah.
ass with
Well,
ease. It ain't even close. It's
see,
just
Yusuke didn't really even it wasn't even a fight that I feel like Yusuke that nigga in this series. I didn't fight no
nah.
fights like Yusuke him. Like Yusuke got the beans.
Except for the fight against Kuwabara in the beginning.
Oh yeah, I guess. Even though I didn't see enough of that.
It was
The kick
quick,
coming,
but
I
he
was cool with
came
the
in with
kick
that
coming in.
drop kick. When he came in with
Yeah,
that drop kick, I was like, okay. And then he came in, hit him with that uppercut. I was like, oh
yeah,
shit. You know what I mean? That's when I thought it was gonna be something totally different.
yeah.
But
And then they didn't show the teachers who actually like Yusuke. I was like, oh, we gonna get the teacher that actually
Yeah,
believe in
what
him.
was that? The I mean, the assistant
Yeah,
principal or was it the
yeah, he
principal?
actually believed him. So I'm like,
Yeah,
we get the asshole teacher, but we don't get the principal who actually believe in him.
none of that.
But this is my predictions. I hope we don't get a season 2, but I already know what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to do the Four Kings in the next season. If I had to predict, I think what they're gonna do
Bro,
because they didn't really finish the whole thing with the bugs. So I think they're gonna go ahead. He beat the girl. The next will be the Four Kings, which is
that's
God,
stupid.
it's idiotic because they could have brought Genkai back. He could have been trained. It's so much they could have did, man.
That's stupid. That's so dumb. It's the
Yeah,
R. Kelly. That's the R. Kelly. The R. Kelly reaction. This
yeah,
is stupid, guys. I didn't do this. Yes, the fuck you did. That shit's stupid,
bro,
bro.
bro.
Jeez,
Like I
man.
said, it's so. I guess we at this point now. So what's your rating for it? 1 out of 10. Okay, nah, fuck that. From let's do from the best live action. I'm saying Ronnie Kitchen is one of my favorite live action. Like you said, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And to the worst would be
Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball
Evolution.
Evolution.
So where's that in the list? In the middle of that, or is it down there with Dragon Ball Evolution, or is it kind of cut? We know it ain't up here
We know
with
it ain't
Ronnie
up
Kitchen.
here. I wouldn't put it at Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah.
I would put it like three. I would put it like probably like 2 to 3 steps ahead of Dragon Ball Evolution.
So probably like a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, probably like a 3 out of 5. Because I mean, no, 3 out of 10. A 3 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You can't. You can
3 out
have
of 10 on
everything.
perfect.
You can have everything perfect.
Yeah.
Costumes, voice
Yeah.
actors,
Yeah.
fighting style, fighting system. I mean, fights and all this. But if
Right.
the story's wrong, bro, if
Facts.
you fuck up the story, that ruins
Right.
everything. You
Facts.
showing us fans, people who have been fans for years, ever since we were
Right.
kids, that you don't give a fuck about
Facts.
this story.
Facts. It's just a cash grab, and I
It's a
hate we
cash
fell
grab,
for it.
bro. That hoe is a 3. Nah, it's probably about a 2 to be honest.
Like I said, I'm gonna give it a 3 because, like I said, I don't want to say 4. I'm not gonna give it a 4 because it don't deserve to be nowhere close to
Yeah.
5. I'm gonna give it a 3. The only reason I get that 3 because the actors I didn't mind.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't choose how they wigs looked. They did the best they could.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3. It's nothing. It's no redeeming this. It doesn't need a season 2. I said if y'all want to take the budget y'all can use for season 2, just put it into a remake for Yu Yu Hakusho to just upgrade the graphics to bring it to a newer audience because
Right.
kids nowadays not gonna go watch the old Yu Yu Hakusho and see why it's
Oh,
actually good.
yeah, 100%. By the way,
Yeah.
why was you scaring that goddamn ramen shop so goddamn much?
Facts.
I was
I
like,
was seeing him at Rum Show twice. I think I seen it once when he went in. The one I remember is when he went in and proposed to Keiko as a joke. It
yeah.
wasn't a joke, but I remember one that one time. That's the only time I remember actually.
I think he went in there. I think he went in there twice at least.
Well, we know he been there a lot of times. 'Cause, I mean, like I said, he ended up. I think he ended up running it at the end of it.
It's
Him and
like
Keiko running.
I don't know. I don't know how. I just
Yeah,
remember them like him coming back finally
yeah,
at
he
the
was
end
in
of the
there a lot. But
series.
yeah,
Yeah. But I'm
like
like in the
when they had
show,
nothing
like you
else
know
to
what I
do, they're
mean?
like,
You were
well, we
like,
need to
damn. I'm
figure
like,
it out.
who's this nigga Naruto? Because all he was eating was ramen.
But nah, I mean, he couldn't go home to his drunk. I mean, they could have did his mom better too. That's another actor. I didn't feel her emotion.
They could have added Kuwabara's sister too. Like, it's some of the characters they left out.
Oh, her fine ass.
Right.
God,
Like those
because she fall
characters
in
that they
love with the
left
old
out,
boy.
bro. Yeah.
Right, she fell
She
in love with the
fell in
old
love
boy. So
with the businessman, bro.
yeah, so
So
yeah, missed opportunities. Oh, they did. Is it Yukina? Hiei's
Yukina,
sister.
I think so. Yeah, I
Yukina,
think
like I
so.
said, yeah. See, I
Yukina,
think
yeah,
her acting was dope. I liked her. I liked the moment with her and Kuwabara met. That was kind of accurate. Like he turned around and was kind of trying to act out. So I like that moment. So I will give that a plus
it was okay.
on the yeah,
It was okay. I feel like
yeah.
Kuwabara didn't do the red string of love. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
facts,
he was
facts,
supposed to
facts,
automatically know where she was at and go straight to her,
facts.
bro.
Yeah,
It was
facts. And that would have been dope.
It's
That would
just
have
so
been
much
dope.
they
So
missed out on, bro. It's just, and I'm saying this as a fan. I don't care about none of this. Oh,
yeah,
y'all nitpicking. No, bro. We actually sat there. I told Chad, yo, bro, just give it a chance. It might be some stuff missing.
yeah.
It might be some stuff
And
that
go
we
watch
don't
the
like, but
podcast.
just
I
give it a
said I'm
chance.
scared to watch it, and this is why I'm scared because
But
this
what they
before we get
did
to
was,
just before we cut out. That's why I don't like when they mess with shows with a cult classic like this. Like
mm,
because we not gonna get another chance at this. If they mess up the first time, people not gonna say, well, let's redo it and do it again. No, this is not a Spider-Man movie. This is an animated people. They thought they can get money off us. They're not gonna redo this and give us a good one. So This is gone. My recommendation for anybody, just go watch the old series. It's not. It still looks good to me.
It's still
The
good.
story's a lot
It's still
better. Oh,
emotional.
go read the manga. The manga art is dope.
If you're
Dope
a
as hell.
reader, go read the manga. If you're an anime watcher, go watch the anime, bro.
Yeah.
It's
And
worth
watch
it.
it
I
dub, because the
guarantee you it's
dub
worth
is
it.
actually probably one of the best dubs of all time.
It's
Do you
worth it,
agree?
bro. Go watch
Yeah.
it, bro. It's
Yeah.
worth it. It's literally one of the best anime. If you go talk to anybody who's actually seen it, there's
Yeah.
nothing negative they will probably say about it. There's literally,
Facts. Facts.
unless you're talking about like the third arc where they got kind of slowed down a little bit when he went against those Genkai's new students.
Yeah. Yeah.
That kind of slowed it down just a little bit, but that's just like a
Just a little
little bit of
bit.
art. And it was
But other
interesting.
than
To
that,
me, it was
it's dope.
interesting. You know what I mean? Because it was just something
Yeah.
new where Yusuke couldn't just use his fist. He had to use it.
Facts.
Everybody had to use their brain. So,
Facts.
bro, just go watch the anime, bro, and it's
Facts.
worth it. You'll enjoy it. I'll welcome you to the family once you get done watching it.
Facts.
Um,
Facts. So I guess I
other than
want to
that,
say, you
man,
guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you guys give us more recommendations. What you want us to watch? Like we want to do more of these
man.
reviews, especially with the new anime coming up.
Oh, fact,
Appreciate you, Dostell, for staying up with me and doing this review with me and watching it.
got you, man.
Because he's supposed to be asleep right now, y'all. Thank him in the comments for me, because he's supposed
I
to be asleep.
appreciate it. Also, in the
Yeah,
comments, if y'all could leave what y'all thought about the series, also the
please.
Yu
God.
series, Yu Yu Hakusho series too. Give it a 1 out of 10. Let us know what y'all think
Yeah,
it was. I think it was a 2. I'm giving it a 2.
facts, facts,
Chad gave it a 3. I want to know what y'all think about it, like
facts,
wholeheartedly. And we
facts.
appreciate y'all. Don't forget, like he said, like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah,
And peace.
peace.